welcome to week 13. So this week we're starting a new unit that I'm calling Black Lives Matter. And so this is where we're coming into more kind of current affairs, modern day kind of issues. Um, we have three women instead of just one person this year. Patrice, Opal, and Alicia, who are the three women who founded the Black Lives Matter, the hashtag, the movement. And so you'll be learning more about them this week. We're starting off with the war on drugs to talk about the war on drugs, the development of mass incarceration, and what those roots are, kind of why the United States starts locking so many people up in prison, and how that is really disproportionately affecting African Americans, other people of color as well, but especially African Americans. So, like I said, we're going to be bringing things into much more kind of modern day things that are happening in the United States. But some of the things I want you to be thinking about is making parallels between things that happened in the past and what we're seeing more in the present day. So, how can we use that history to be understanding the present, understanding how we got here, perhaps how to solve some of the problems of the present? Because we always kind of have this cliche of talking about, oh, we learn about history so that we don't repeat those mistakes, so we can learn from it. And yet we're often very, very bad at actually learning from the history. Sometimes we don't learn the history at all to be able to learn from our mistakes. So it's important for us to be able to actually put into practice that idea of learning from the history to fix the problems that exist today, to not repeat mistakes. Rather than just falling into these same kind of repetitive cycles of racism. We can see how racism and white supremacy kind of evolves, and we've been seeing that, how it, changes from what it was under slavery into periods of Jim Crow, the convict leasing system that we talked about a while back, and how that white supremacy keeps kind of evolving and shifting and changing all the way up into our present day. I do want to give some kind of heads up, and I will try to give warnings in the stuff that we're going to be seeing this week. Some of it is slightly kind of graphic, much like the images of lynching. It is images of people who've been killed, or sometimes images of them being killed by police. So, some of this material is fairly heavy, but it is also really important for us to address it.